Will Sha'Carri Richardson lose Tokyo World Championships qualification after recent arrest? What we know: 2025 has been a rough ride for Sha'Carri Richardson so far. She kicked off her season in Tokyo with a shaky 100m performance, finishing fourth in 11.47 seconds, which is far from her usual explosive form, even factoring in the headwind. At the Prefontaine Classic weeks later, things didn't improve much. She ran 11.19 seconds and ended up ninth, leaving fans worried. Her season best, 11.07 seconds at the U.S. Championships, showed progress, but even that was met with mixed reactions. Fans pointed out her slow reaction time out of the blocks, something that's been haunting her all year. Well, adding to the heat is her recent legal trouble, which raises many questions. For someone of Richardson's caliber, 2025 hasn't lived up to the high expectations just yet. In her personal life, her social media activities suggested tensions between her and her boyfriend, Christian Coleman. This was confirmed after her arrest because of a fight between them. Now her fans, who have been adamant about her comeback at the Tokyo World Championship, are asking one question: would she be suspended from it? Here's what we know so far. What happened to Sha'Carri Richardson off the track? What started as an ordinary evening at the airport escalated into a serious incident when Olympic silver medalist Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested in Seattle on a domestic violence charge. The arrest took place Sunday night, following a confrontation with fellow sprinter Christian Coleman. According to a police report cited by Let's Run, surveillance footage appeared to show Richardson pushing Coleman and throwing a pair of headphones at him. Officer Paul Chung of the Port of Seattle Police stated that the video shows Richardson and Coleman engaging in an argument after passing through airport security. As Coleman tried to walk away, Richardson followed closely behind, encroaching on his personal space. She is reportedly seen shoving him into a column and, after another attempt by Coleman to leave, pushing him again with enough force to send him stumbling. At this point, it appears Coleman goes back to the TSA screening lanes in an attempt to get help. Richardson continues to follow him, still getting close to his personal space, and she throws a pair of headphones at sick Richardson, striking him somewhere on his body. He wrote in his report. During his interview with the police, Coleman confirmed that he and Richardson, his girlfriend of over 2 years, had a verbal altercation, but denied any physical contact and declined to provide further cooperation. Despite his unwillingness to press charges, Richardson was taken into custody based on the video evidence and booked Sunday night for suspected fourth-degree domestic violence assault. She was then released on Monday afternoon. What does Richardson's arrest mean for her World Championship eligibility? The big news to follow after her arrest was that she had withdrawn from the 100m and 200m races at the USATF Championships. Later, she informed that she would be running the 200m. Now you would need to score the podium in the finals of the respective discipline to qualify for the team that would go to that discipline. That is one rule. Another is if you are the defending champion. Sha'Carri Richardson claimed her first world title at the 2023 Budapest World Championships in the 100m. So she has a bye to run the 100m race in Tokyo. You can get banned from the World Athletics Championships for reasons like doping or refusing to test for it. But to this date, getting arrested is not one of the reasons that are listed as the cause of being banned from the championships. So the Olympic silver medalist is safe for now and would be racing in the 100 meters in Tokyo if she wills. Though getting banned is a big deal. Sha'Carri Richardson received a 1-month suspension back in 2021 for testing positive for THC, a metabolite of cannabis. The U.S. anti-doping agency, USADA, confirmed that she tested positive in competition at the U.S. Olympic trials on June 19, 2021, after winning the 100m final in 10.86 seconds. As a result, her result was disqualified, and her Olympic qualifying time was rejected. While her arrest has sparked public debate, there's currently no indication from World Athletics or USATF that it would lead to disqualification or suspension. Has World Athletics disqualified athletes in similar situations before? World Athletics has never stripped or disqualified an athlete from the World Championships solely due to a domestic violence arrest or allegation. Such decisions only follow proven integrity or doping violations. Every case publicly handled by the Athletics Integrity Unit AIU for athletes has involved anti-doping rule violations, whereabouts failures, or breaches of the Integrity Code of Conduct, such as dishonesty or abuse of power. So for now, Sha'Carri is coming to Tokyo. For now, this is where things stand. Any further developments regarding Richardson's status will be reported as they emerge. Will Sha'Carri Richardson lose her spot for Tokyo Worlds after her recent arrest? What we know. It was late Sunday, July 27, 2025, at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Sha'Carri Richardson, the reigning 100m world champion, and her boyfriend, fellow sprinter Christian Coleman, reportedly engaged in a heated altercation captured on TSA security footage. Richardson allegedly pushed Coleman multiple times and even hurled headphones at him, causing him to fall into a column. Coleman declined to press charges, and Richardson was arrested for fourth-degree domestic violence assault, held nearly 19 hours before being released. India Times. +15. People.com. +15. The Indian Express. +15. Just days later, she competed at the USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships in Eugene, running in 11.07 in the 100m preliminary round and moving on to the semis, but then she withdrew and also scrapped her 200m entry. People.com. +1. India Times. +1. So, does the arrest threaten her qualification for the 2025 World Championships in Tokyo? Let's unpack it. Pushpin World Championships qualification, the rules. As the defending world champion in the women's 100m, having won gold at Budapest 2023, Richardson holds an automatic bye to the 2025 Tokyo World Championships, currently scheduled for September. People.com. Reuters. That means she is already guaranteed a spot and cannot lose it based on her recent arrest or withdrawal. USATF's team selection rules grant automatic entry to reigning champions, independent of performance at the national trials. People.com. Reuters. So legally and procedurally, the arrest does not disqualify her from Tokyo Worlds. Brick, what's at stake? Reputation and USATF discretion. While her spot is secure, the incident introduces several layers of uncertainty. Public image and endorsement risk. A domestic violence arrest, even without charges, can damage an athlete's reputation, draw scrutiny from sponsors, fans, and governing bodies. Disciplinary discretion.